reacting to incredible Lego builds and world records with my best friend.
Rewind, subscribe, and
Yeah.
like.
Yeah. And also subscribe to me and leave a like. I would really appreciate it. Now let's get right into it. So for this first build, we're looking at the biggest Lego Ferris wheel in the world. What are your reactions and what are your ratings?
I would rate this a 9.5 out of 10 for like the time it took, and like it actually functions. Like that's like a major thing. Like most Lego builds don't function. This one actually like moves.
Yeah, that's very cool, and it actually has people in the cabs and everywhere too. It also has LEDs, which I really like, and I'll also rate this a 9 out of 10. Yeah, and for this next one, number 19, we're gonna be viewing the biggest, or not, I guess it's like, I don't know why you say it. Well, it's a stormtrooper made out of Lego minifigure stormtroopers. But what are your reactions and what would you rate this?
I would rate this a 5 out of 10 because anyone could do it. It's just he had the time and the bricks to do it.
I'll rate this a 6.5 out of 10 too. And for this next one, this is the longest and biggest bridge made out of Legos. It took 200,000 plus bricks to build this. What would you rate this in?
I would rate this a 7.5 out of 10, and it looks like the Golden City Bridge.
Okay. I would rate this 8.5 out of 10. It is very realistic, and yeah, it looks like the Golden Gate Bridge, like you said. And for this next build, it is the biggest or Lego roller coaster made with more than 990,000 plus bricks. What are your reactions? What would you rate this?
I would rate this like a lot because like you can actually like move it a little bit.
What do you mean by lot?
Like a lot. I'm joking. I would rate this like an 8.5 out of 10 easily.
I rate this a 9 out of 10.
It looks like it's inspired by a real thing.
Yeah, it is. It is by a real thing. It also functions. It actually functions.
Like, do you have to move it?
No. What would you rate that then?
Then if it functions, I would rate it 9.
Okay. For this next build, it is incredible flags made. And each of this flag.
They don't look like it's like one. Like they look like it's like one big brick.
Yeah, that's basically the thing. This took 280,000 bricks. It's the world's biggest flag.
Oh, so it's like I would rate this 8.5 just for like the time it took.
Yeah, me too. This for the 15th it is the Lego Millennial Falcon. It is the biggest Lego set that you can currently buy. What would you rate this in?
I would probably rate this like a 3 because like it's just a Lego set you can't buy it. Like you can buy, it's just not like custom thing, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like the time world record.
Yeah. Oops. Yeah, it's the time. They built it in 2 hours.
One piece every 1.37 seconds. That's like insane, my guy.
Yeah. It is a very impressive world record, and I would give it that a 9 out of 10.
I would also give that 8.5 out of 10 though.
Yeah, pretty reasonable because they did that in really quickly, and it is the biggest Lego set. This is a skyscraper made out of Legos. It is the tallest skyscraper made out of Legos. What are your reactions and what would you rate this?
I would rate this like 9.5 because like it's taller than some of the buildings nearby.
Yeah, you could see that there are buildings nearby and cranes. It is easily taller than them, and I'd really give this a 9.5 out of 10. I think this is incredible.
Yes, I would also give the same score.
It is really incredible, and look, more than 500,000 plus bricks. That is really.
Like that's all the bricks it took.
I guess it's because it's hollow inside, and yeah. I guess that's why it took so long. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I would say that too. Yeah, I would.
Yeah, me too. I would definitely say 9.5 out of 10 for all the effort. You can even see like it's taller than some of the cranes there and buildings. I guess this is more of those building records or most Lego sets in one Lego set. It holds the world record for that.
Oh, that looks kind of pretty cool. It looks like a Chinese themed fortress. I think.
Yeah, I think it looks really cool. I would give this. It's not that impressive though. I would give this a 3 out of 10. Uh, I mean, Lego itself did it, so yeah.
I would give that a 4 out of 10.
Yeah. Okay. This is the biggest uh bridge that can actually be used. The other bridge is the biggest Lego bridge that's just like normal. This is the biggest Lego bridge that can like be used because as you can see, the Lego basically partnered up with Land Rover and built this bridge for the Land Rovers to go over. What would you rate this? I would definitely rate this a 9.5 out of 10 because it's really impressive.
I would rate this like a 7, and the reason my score is low is because it's like a sponsored event. So like Lego having like 10,000 employees could have done this.
Yeah, I guess so, but still, it's very impressive.
Yeah,
It takes time. It takes time to
takes
build that. It can't just be done overnight.
Wait, it looks like they're custom built Legos. It's not just like
No,
these
they built that sections. You can see there. This is the world record for holding the most. This is the world record for holding the most Lego minifigures. What would you rate this, and what are your reactions?
I feel like anyone can do this as long as they're good at engineering. They just like stacked it on top like boxes and boxes.
I don't think you understand. They have the most Lego minifigures. It's not boxes and boxes. They have to collect them.
Oh,
I
they
give
just have to buy it. Then Lego would.
yeah, but some of them are really rare. So I'd give that an 8.5 out of 10.
Oh, does he have the gold one? Like the gold one.
This is the biggest Millennial Falcon in the world.
I think Lego themselves built it because there's like a poster of it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so, but he may be right. But still,
There's like Legoland.
yeah, I think so, but we might be wrong. But I give this a 9.5 out of 10.
I give it 7.5 because, as you could see from the previous picture, there was like these like custom built like really big Legos.
Okay. I think now I'm gonna change my answer to probably a 7.5 to 8 out of 10, like Nishant, or rewind. I mean, this is yeah, this is I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like they dropped the ball or rolled the ball. What would you rate this? What are your reactions?
3 out of 10. Like it did take effort, but like they used it for no purpose other than like just testing out science.
Yeah, they basically rolled it and crushed it, which I think is no use for building. And this is one world record that I've been waiting for a long time. What would you rate this?
10 out of 10 easily. Look at that. Like there's only 5 people building that massive ship.
12 people actually.
Yeah, but like 12 people still. Like it's still like insane feat.
This is actually one of my favorite Lego world records. I've done a lot of research on this. I'm pretty sure it took like nearly like couple of months for a crew of 12 to build that ship.
Are you gonna make a video on this?
No, this is in the video, so I'd easily rate that a 10 out of 10. And this is a world record that's not really that impressive. It's basically the most coins stacked on a minifigure head. What would you rate this, and what are your reactions?
You just have to like just put it in like the right place. So easily like 1 out of 10. Nothing Lego related.
Yeah. It's just a minifigure. I would give that a 1 out of 10 too. This is an impressive one too. This is a whole car made out of Legos. This is also one of my favorite Lego world records. This I would easily give out a 10 out of 10.
So I think the inside's hollow, but it's 10 out of 10. Even though Lego themselves and the inside's kind of hollow, like this still took 500k bricks. And like I'm not doing this tomorrow.
I might, yeah, like that's another Lego life-size car. And by the way, the last life-size car, I think that might have been built by the same people that built the ship. I think it's been the same people.
Yeah,
This is the
Jesus
Jesus Christ. We think it's Jesus Christ. I don't know for sure.
It looks like it's Star Wars.
It's a Skywalker.
No, Luke the Skywalker's Darth Vader. That's Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Okay, I am really sorry. I'm really bad at Star Wars, and I'm pretty sure this is
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
yeah. He's one of the biggest Lego human characters.
I
What would
really
you rate
think
this?
this is by Star Wars or Lego, but it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
So
What would you rate it?
7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. Me too. This is the biggest dinosaur fossil. What would you rate this?
Like it's standing on one beam, and like all the head is not falling off.
Actually, not on one beam. I mean, there's two, but I would easily rate both of them a 9.5 to 10 out.
Yeah, usually 9.
No, 10 out of 10 for both.
Yeah, also me 10 out of 10 because of the physics and like it just looks beautiful.
Yeah, that's another cool one because if you think about it, they are standing on bricks, but still. So even though they're standing on one brick, I still think like it doesn't have any beams supporting it. That's what makes it really impressive. And this is the biggest house made out of not biggest house, but it's like the biggest structure made out of. I guess you could say house or structure, whatever. It's the biggest structure house thing made out of Legos. What are your reactions?
This is impressive because like carpenters built this, but like I feel like some sponsorship thing or like some company's gonna just promote this.
Yeah, it's very detailed. You didn't give me.
I would rate it like 10 out of 10 because it's a house.
It's a house still, 10 out of 10. And it's very on the outside. It may be like not simple, but the inside you can see there's like every single detail.
Oh, they even added furniture.
Yeah, they even have furniture, but yeah, this is my favorite.
That's like a life-size thing.
It's an A380 by Airbus, Singapore Airlines. Lego built this. It's in their Disneyland, in their Legoland. It is, trust me, one of my favorite.
All these planes are absolutely beautiful.
Because I want to
10
be
out
a
of
pilot
10,
when I
10
go
out
up
of
like
10,
easily.
10
That A380 is my dream plane to fly. So easily 10 out of 10. If 20 out of 10. Even if that's possible. 1 million bricks plus. That's not easy.
That isn't like even though it's official Legos, you still have to like understand.
Yeah.
This is like Legos.
This is the final world record. I'm pretty sure this is a Rubik's Cube world record. It's basically a robot that can solve the Rubik's Cube.
That's pretty cool. Since like
It's really cool.
Robots don't do such a simple task, and even if it's like a robot, man.
It's still a robot. I mean, it's very, very impressive.
I mean,
So
this could be used with like.
I would rate this a 9.5 out of 10. 9 to 9 out of 10.
I would rate this 10 out of 10, but it's probably using the Lego like robot things.
Yeah. And thank you for watching. And
that solves a Rubik's Cube in 3.25 seconds.
yeah.
That's pretty.
And by the way, we will link this video in the description.
So check this video out yourself, guys, to get your own raw reaction. And yeah, if you like this video, leave a like below.
Yeah. Thank you for watching and